Let me ask you something honestly. Have you noticed how every time you walk into a grocery store now, you walk out with fewer bags, but somehow spend more money? You grab a carton of eggs, $12. You pick up a few basic groceries, $70. You check your bank app in the parking lot and think, where did my money even go? Rent is up, insurance is up, utilities are up, and your paycheck feels exactly the same. This is 2026, and for millions of Americans, it feels like no matter how hard you work, no matter how careful you are, the cost of living keeps quietly winning. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Inflation doesn't destroy your finances all at once. It bleeds you slowly, subscription by subscription, grocery trip by grocery trip, bill by bill. And if you don't have a plan, you don't just fall behind, you get trapped. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm planning to survive and beat inflation in 2026 without sacrificing my lifestyle or living in constant stress. This is not about getting rich overnight. This is not about extreme frugality. And this is definitely not about skipping coffee forever. This is about control, tracking where your money really goes, cutting costs you don't even notice anymore, using tools that work with inflation, not against it, and making small changes that actually add up. If you live in the US, if groceries feel expensive, if rent feels suffocating, if you're tired of wondering why saving money feels impossible, then this is your 2026 Financial Survival Guide. Let's start with the real problem. Section 1. Why 2026 feels so expensive? Reality check. Inflation isn't just a number on the news. It shows up in your life in quiet, painful ways. You notice it when your grocery bill is 30% higher than 2 years ago, your rent renewal jumps hundreds of dollars, your car insurance suddenly adjusts, your health insurance deductible quietly doubles. And here's the dangerous part. Most Americans respond the wrong way. They try to out-earn inflation instead of out-managing it. They take on more hours, they side hustle harder, they grind more, but their money still disappears because inflation attacks untracked money. If you don't know where your money is going, inflation always wins. That's why the first thing I did for my 2026 plan wasn't cutting spending, it was tracking reality. Section 2. Emma tracks her real monthly spending. Before you fix your finances, you need to face them. So here's what I did. For one full month, I tracked every single dollar. Not estimates, not rough guesses, real numbers. Groceries, gas, streaming services, apps, subscriptions, impulse buys, late-night online orders. And what I discovered shocked me. Not because I was reckless, but because I was blind. The hidden problem. Most Americans don't overspend on big things. They overspend on small, automatic things. $5 here, $12 there, $30 monthly subscriptions. Individually, harmless. Collectively, dangerous. By the end of the month, my spending wasn't destroyed by rent or utilities. It was destroyed by unnoticed convenience. Section 3. The subscription trap. The silent killer. Let's talk about subscriptions, because this is where inflation quietly wins. Streaming services, fitness apps, cloud storage, premium memberships, free trials you forgot about. I sat down and listed every subscription tied to my debit and credit cards, and the total was over $260 per month. That's more than a car payment, a utility bill, some people's grocery budget. And the scary part? I wasn't even using most of them. What I did instead? I didn't cancel everything. I kept one main streaming service, one music service, one productivity tool I actually use. Everything else was cut. That single step alone saved me over $2,500 per year. Inflation didn't force me to cancel, awareness did. Section 4. Groceries, where Americans feel it most. Now let's talk about the place everyone feels inflation first, the grocery store. Because groceries don't feel optional. You can't stop eating. But here's the truth most Americans miss. Inflation hits brands harder than nutrition. Store brands versus name brands. I started comparing name brand cereal versus store brand, name brand snacks versus generic, name brand cleaning products versus alternatives. The difference? Sometimes 30 to 50% cheaper for the same ingredients, same nutrition, same quality, different logo. I didn't change what I eat, I changed where loyalty lives. Section 5. Cashback apps, fighting inflation back. Here's something most people underestimate. Cashback apps aren't about saving money, they're about reducing inflation's impact. Apps like grocery cashback, gas rewards, credit card offers. I stack them. Same grocery trip, same gas fill-up, different outcome. Over 1 year, these tools quietly return hundreds of dollars, not life-changing alone, but powerful combined. Inflation steals slowly. You fight it the same way. Section 6. Rent, utilities, and the cost of existing. Now let's talk about the expenses you can't avoid. Rent, utilities, insurance. You can't cancel these, but you can optimize them. Rent reality in America. Most Americans assume rent is fixed. It's not. You can negotiate renewal timing, ask for longer lease discounts, compare nearby units, avoid peak renewal months. Even a $100 reduction saves $1,200 per year. Insurance, the most confusing bill. Insurance increases quietly. Auto insurance, health insurance, renter's insurance. I started reviewing policies annually. Same coverage, different providers. Savings? Hundreds per year. Insurance companies rely on inertia. Inflation rewards movement. Section 8. The psychology of inflation. Here's something important. Inflation doesn't just affect money, it affects behavior. People feel anxiety, guilt spending, fear saving isn't enough. And that leads to emotional spending, avoidance, decision paralysis. My plan for 2026 wasn't just financial, it was mental. Clarity reduces stress. Section 9. Keeping your lifestyle without going broke. Here's the biggest myth, that surviving inflation means living worse. It doesn't. It means spending intentionally. I still eat out occasionally, travel responsibly, enjoy entertainment. But now it's planned, it's budgeted, it's guilt-free. Freedom isn't spending less, it's spending on purpose. Section 10. Emma's 2026 Rules, the Survival Framework. Here's my personal framework going into 2026. Track the 4 cutting, cancel before sacrificing, optimize fixed costs annually, fight inflation with tools, protect mental peace. This isn't extreme, it's sustainable. Closing. The real win against inflation. Inflation doesn't mean you're failing, it means the rules changed, and people who adapt survive. People who ignore it struggle. This isn't about becoming rich overnight, it's about staying in control. Because in 2026, financial survival isn't optional, it's a skill. And now you have the plan.